Aquarius, how are we doing this month? I've never talked to you guys before. Well, maybe some of you guys have been watching my channel, but I don't know. I haven't gotten any comments from you yet. And this is my first Aquarius reading. This is the month of July, and I am filming here from rural Michigan. And I picked some cards for you, and we're going to pull some oracle cards too here at the end. Not sure what deck we're going to use. Let's have a look. Okay, so in this reading, you are represented by the Empress. And over here, the other people in your life, they're represented by the Three of Swords. And then we've got the issue this month, or what draws you to other people or what draws you apart from them, represented by the Ace of Swords. Up here we got the Page of Wands. And this is a possible future fortune for you. And down here, another possible fortune for you is the Chariot. Alright, this is a fresh deck of cards. Well, not fresh, but fresh for today. And I burnt some sage, and this is a pretty positive reading I'm seeing here. So, I see you as the Empress, and I see her as, and it doesn't just have to be a woman, this can be applied for men too. I see her as a nurturing leader, a positive figure who attracts others, and others go to this person for comfort and nurture, and she leads them and guides them. And I see the other people in your life as needing this. I see them as coming to terms with a difficult decision that they've made, and they're going to fall on you. This isn't a very, I don't think this is going to be a very romantic reading. This ain't a love reading this month. I'm sorry, Aquarius, but this is more to do with your ability to lead and your ability to be a strong and forward person. It's going to be empowering. That's the word that's coming to me. That's the word that I'm being blessed with to share with you, is empowerment. So I see the other people in your life as having a conflict, and you being the source of comfort for them. And I see you coming up with all kinds of new and great ideas to help them, represented by this Ace of Swords. The Ace is the signifier of the suit in my brain. I see the Ace as kind of the representation of what the rest of the suit will lead up to. And I see swords as a suit of intellect and a suit of knowledge. So I see you as having the ideas, being the brain power that brings the people in your life together and draws them in closer to you. Now, this could possibly lead into a romantic relationship, as your peers are going to be attracted to you for help. And when you help others, you present yourself as a more attractive person. And I think this is something that you have going for you this month, Aquarius, is that people are going to be attracted to you and drawn in because you are the Empress. Not the Emperor, but you're the Empress, and men can be the Empress too, for the sake of Rider-Waite Tarot. Well, actually, in this case, we got Oliver Hibbert Tarot, my favorite artist. Oliver, if you watch this video, please hit me up, buddy. I'd love to meet you. So anyways, a possible outcome here is represented by the Page of Wands. So, what I see the page is the messenger card. Now, I'll reiterate these in most of my videos because my ultimate goal is to spread enlightenment to you out there on YouTube so you can do these readings for yourself and find the same help and solace in tarot that I have found. The page is the messenger card, and I see wands as the suit of immateriality, like things that can't be touched, things that can only be felt on a deep spiritual level. So I see you as getting a message, maybe not a message from God, but from your higher power or from your higher self, and it's going to change the way that you look at things or change the way that you view the world or the circumstances that you're currently facing. Another possible outcome, and I see this is the worst case scenario, but I drew the Chariot card, and I was actually just speaking with a friend about the Chariot card earlier today and how she interprets it. And she interprets it as like a kind of like being the leader of both light and dark. If you look if you look, we see the white phoenix and the dark phoenix in the chariot card, and the way that she sees it is being in control of both light and dark energy. So there's a possibility that you're going to have to balance both your shadow self and your self that you present to everyone else. I see the chariot card a little bit different. I see this as a card of speed. Swift and sure is the word that comes to mind for me with the chariot card. There's many ways to interpret these cards. And I see it as remaining steady on the track that you're on and not letting anything stand in your way. I also see this as a card of warfare and you being able to triumph over your enemies and whatever might stand before you. You're going to trample over them with hoof prints. I hope this was helpful to you, and we're going to draw a couple oracle cards here. I don't think I want to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun for you guys. I think I'm going to use my Angel and Demon decks. I'm feeling drawn to do that. So we'll start with the Occult Tarot, and I'll tell you guys what your shadow self needs to embrace for the month of July, Aquarius. Let's give this a good shuffle and we'll draw you a card. This is a tricky deck to shuffle too. These are real thick cards. I love that shiny red finish they got on them. Alright, so we'll draw one right off the top. Alright, so for our demon card, I drew you guys Gusion. Gusion, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Gusion? I don't know. I'm not super familiar with demons, but I think this is cool artwork. And I'd love to learn the Arsquatia, if anybody's willing to teach me, or any Solomonic magic, I'd be happy to learn. Please reach out to me. So this demon reconciles friends, tells of the past, present, and future, and gives dignities and honors. So I think that this would be a good month to make amends with people that you may have wronged or may have wronged you in the past. I think that now is the time to move forward in your relationship and to reflect on the past and see how the past can affect your future. So we will draw one more card for you for the month of July. And this card here is coming from the Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry. It's the same author as the previous deck. And the cards look fairly similar, but they have angel artwork on them rather than demon artwork. And these ones always like to get stuck in the bottom of the package. Toss that box on the floor. We'll give this a little shuffle here and we'll see what we can come up with. Let's see what kind of light energy we got this month. Now these cards, both the Angel and the Demon deck, can be read like regular Rider-Waite Tarot, but they don't have the same artwork that the decks that I usually read for our first reading does, so I don't typically do that. I use these as more of an oracle. Alright. We've got the Angel Ilea, who is also the High Priestess in the Tarot deck. And this angel represents success and protection from magistrates. And I've got to say, this isn't legal advice. This isn't legal or medical advice. But a magistrate is an administrator of the court. So I can see this card as being a protection from some type of administrative affair that you might be in. And it also represents success across the board as well. I really hope this reading was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the month of August.